just like falling rain. Paint my thoughts across the pane. Woke up in a dream so wide, where silence spoke and stars replied. Footsteps echo down the street, but nothing's rushing, nothing's fleet. Just the hum of hearts alone, searching for a place called home. I trace the sound of something true, it lingers softly just like you. In flashing signs in midnight skies, a hidden hope begins to rise. Whispers in neon call my name, soft as fire, wild as flame. Dancing shadows on my skin, pull me where the light begins. Even if I lose my way, I know your voice will make me stay. Whispers in neon lead me through, every echo feels like you.
Every act of the first force, floaty, futuristic, and emotional empathize, twig these textures, and snuggle glitches.
I used to run from what I knew, afraid of all I could undo. But now the night feels soft, not cold, a story waiting to unfold. I reach for things I never dared, the empty streets no longer scared. Every glow beneath my feet feels like rhythm on repeat. You are the song behind the glass, the one that future shadows cast. And though I'm walking here alone, your light becomes my cornerstone. Whispers in neon call my name, soft as fire, wild as flame. Dancing shadows on my skin, pull me where the light begins. Even if I lose my way, I know your voice will make me stay. Whispers in neon lead me through, every echo feels like you. Maybe we're all sparks that stray, trying not to fade away. But in this static I can hear a heartbeat drawing me near. Whispers in neon bright and clear, hold me close when no one's near. Even if the world stands still, your voice moves me, always will. Under colors undefined, I finally see I'm not behind. Whispers in neon light my view, and every breath brings me to you. We stood still as the world moved fast, held our breath, afraid it wouldn't last. Time kept ticking, but we stayed in that perfect light we made. Your eyes said more than words could mean, reflections in a silver dream. Every heartbeat slowed the sky, as if the stars were frozen wide. Some moments never fade with time, they play on loop inside our minds. And even if the seasons change, that memory will still remain. We were frozen in a moment, no need for tomorrow. Just the spark, just the golden pulse beneath the sorrow. Though the days keep moving on, I feel it every dusk and dawn. We were frozen, frozen in a moment. I trace the air where you once stood, replay the silence I understood. You didn't have to say a thing, the sky already knew everything. Now I walk through echoes bright, still tasting the electric night, where every shadow feels like you, and every color holds the truth. If I could live that frame again, I wouldn't blink or shift the used to drift through endless blue, like the sky forgot I was passing through. But I held tight to a spark inside, a silent hope I couldn't hide. Now the dark feels less unknown, since you showed me I'm not alone. We're made of starlight breaking through. Even the night can't quiet you. In every fall, in every rise, I see forever in your eyes. We're made of starlight, bold and true. Time moved slow and I felt lost, but I kept walking no matter the cost. And through the silence your voice rang clear. It told me you were always near. Now I'm brighter than before. You lit the path and I want more. We're made of starlight breaking through. Even the night can't quiet you. In every fall, in every rise, I see forever in your eyes. We're made of starlight, bold and true. No gravity could hold me down, not with you spinning me around. The cosmos sings our names, ignite. We are the fire in the night. We're made of starlight burning free, beyond the edge of what we see. In every beat, in every flight, we are the sound, we are the light. We're made of starlight endlessly. We're made of starlight breaking through. Even the night can't quiet you. In every fall, in every rise, I see forever in you. Raindrops whispered on my skin, like all the things I've held within. The nights were long, the colors dull. I was a flame turned into lull. Empty streets, a quiet blur, fading echoes, never sure. But somewhere deep, a light remained, soft and slow, but uncontained. Then I heard a sound so pure. It pulled me from the blur for sure. You were there without a sign, but your rhythm matched with mine. I rise through the rain, I feel it all, from every teardrop to every fall. You lift me up like winds that know how high a shattered soul can go. I rise through the rain. I rise through the rain. voice came in like distant light, a lullaby that made things right. You didn't save, you showed the way to find myself in disarray. Now the shadows fade and bend when the music never ends. You're not gone, you're not apart. You're the echo in my heart. I rise through the rain, I feel it all. From every teardrop to every fall, you lift me up like winds that know how high a shattered soul can go. I rise through the rain. I rise through the rain. And I won't break, not anymore. I found the key behind the door. The rhythm beats beneath my skin, a brand new world I'm dancing in. Woke up to a world half gone, like time had slipped and moved along. The night still hung in silver threads, while echoes whispered in my head. I stepped outside, the sky was low, but something in me seemed to glow. The air was thick with something new, like the stars were pointing through. I felt the pull beneath my skin, a quiet spark that called within, like gravity but softer still, a force of hope, a silent will. I fade into light, no need to hide. The dark can't hold what burns inside. Even broken wings can fly when morning paints across the sky. I'm not afraid, I've made my way through endless night into the day. I fade into light, I feel it rise, reflected deep behind my eyes. All the wounds I used to shield have turned to stars I'll never yield. Scars that shimmer never fade, proof of every move I made. The silence used to drown my thoughts, but now it sings the battles fought. And every tear I tried to hide now glows beneath the morning tide. You don't need a perfect past to find a light that's built to last. Just a heart that dares to try, even as the storm rolls by. I fade into light, no need to hide. The dark can't hold what burns inside. Even broken wings can fly when morning paints across the sky. I'm not afraid, I've made my way through endless night into the day. I fade into light, I feel it rise, reflected deep behind my eyes. Mist is crawling down the lane, clouding thoughts I can't explain. All I I see are shifting shapes of hopes I thought I could escape. You called my name in quiet tones, a voice that felt like coming home. But still I ran with silent feet, afraid the light was just deceit. But even in this heavy gray, I hear your words cut through the haze, and every shadow that I chase reveals a little bit of grace. Through the fog I find your face. In the chaos there's still space to breathe again, to feel the air like someone finally sees me there. Though the dark may blur the view, I'm moving forward back to you. Through the fog I find what's true, and every step brings me to you. Like memories I couldn't clear, but every whisper in the night started turning wrongs to right. I never knew how lost I was till silence spoke and time just paused. Now I trace each breath I take as proof I still can bend, not break. You never said the path was straight, just that it's real and worth the wait. So here I walk, alone but strong, in this soft dusk where I belong. Through the fog I find your face. In the chaos there's still space to breathe again, to feel the air like someone finally sees me there. Though the dark may blur the view, I'm moving forward back to you. Through the fog I find what's true, and every step brings me to you. Woke up in a dream I never knew I had. Footsteps fading, nothing ever felt this mad. But then you showed me colors through the gray, pulled me out and I chose to stay. Every breath a softer sound. I was lost, now I'm spellbound. You're the echo in my night, the reason shadows turn to light. Falling through but you still hold tight. In your arms I rise, I fight. I was running from the quiet in my chest, but you turned the silence into rest. Now I'm dancing on the edge of dawn. With every heartbeat the fear is gone, and I see what I couldn't feel. This is pain that starts to heal. You're the echo in my night, the reason shadows turn to light. Falling through but you still hold tight. In your arms I rise, I fight. We're not broken, just reborn. In every scar a brand new form. You stitch the stars into my sky. Now I believe I'm meant to fly. You're the echo in my night, my horizon burning bright. With you the dark becomes the spark that lights my soul, that leaves a mark. We'll chase the dawn through every trial. One step, one breath, one endless mile. If we believe we're never alone, the stars will guide us home. Caught between the now and then, chasing dreams we once called friends. The skyline fades, but I remain, writing echoes in the rain. The world was louder when you stayed. Now it hums in muted shades, but I still feel your phantom light in every corner of the night. We built our love on borrowed days, watched it drift in distant haze. Still I trace our ghosted roads, hoping they'll lead me home. Skylines fade, but I remember every flame, every ember. We were sparks that kissed the sky. Now we're stars just passing by. Even when the colors die, I see your face in every light. Skylines fade, but not goodbye. City sleeps in silver hues, but my mind still plays your tune. The quiet paints a softer truth, where memories rewind our youth. No more words, just quiet scenes of everything we used to mean. But time can't take what's left in me of who we were and used to be. We carved our names in midnight air, felt forever everywhere. Even now through all the gray, I find pieces of you each day. Skylines fade, but I remember every flame, every ember. We were sparks that kissed the sky. Now we're stars just passing by. Even when the colors die, I see your face in every light. Skylines fade, but not goodbye. I don't need the moon to shine to know your soul still echoes mine. In shadows deep or mornings wide, you're still the reason in my tide. I felt the shift, a silent wave, like midnight tides we couldn't save. You looked at me, the stars stood still, a moment caught against our will. We danced on words we couldn't say, hearts pretending not to stray. But even silence has its sound when gravity keeps pulling down. I never meant to lose control, but love like this rewrites the soul. We fall, we rise, we break, we bend, but somehow start again. It's the gravity of us, pulling pieces through the dust. No matter how far we run, we circle like the sun. Even when we come undone, we're always drawn to what we trust. Can't escape the gravity of promises, no maps, no rules, just feelings breaking all the tools. And though the stars may burn and fade, some orbits never go away. The universe could drift apart, but I'd still find your beating heart. Even in the blackest skies, your name would still arise. It's the gravity of us, pulling pieces through the dust. No matter how far we run, we circle like the sun. Even when we come undone, we're always drawn to what we trust. Can't escape the gravity. Taped a dream onto my wall, thought it might not last at all, but every night it glows so bright, a quiet fire in paper light. I wrote my wishes on the sky, folded stars and let them fly. Even if they fade too soon, they'll still dance beneath my moon. I don't need a perfect plan, just the night to hold my hand. Every doubt I let it go, in the dark I start to glow. Paper moons and echo skies, drifting where the stardust lies. I float between the fear and flame, still chasing dreams that call my name. Even if the light is torn, I was meant for skies reborn. With paper moons I rise again, on silver threads I never end. I used to wish for something more, now I dance through open doors. Even cracks can let light in, that's where all the stars begin. Every step I couldn't take, built a road I had to make. Now the night belongs to me, and all my quiet victories. Let them say I'm chasing air, but I know my truth lives there. Every shimmer, every star led me to just where we are. Paper moons and echo skies, drifting where the stardust lies. I float between the fear and flame, still chasing dreams that call my name. Even if the light is torn, I was meant for skies reborn. With paper moons I rise again, on silver threads I never end. Maybe all we are is light, flickering for just one night. But if I burn, let it be known, I did it dancing on my own. Paper moons and echo skies taught me how a soul can rise. I stitched the stars into my skin, let every glow remind me when I was scared but still I flew. Found a world that felt like truth. With paper moons I'll drift away. I was a seed beneath the snow, afraid of light, afraid to grow. The world outside was far too loud, so I stayed hidden in the ground. But something stirred beneath my skin, a voice that begged to let it in. A whisper wrapped in velvet rain, telling me to break the chain. Every fear became a thread I rewove into me instead. Not a storm, not just a flame, but something new without a name. Now I'm falling into to shrink, to stay in line, to trade the stars for exit signs. But I was made to chase the sky, even if I never fly. Now every echo in my chest is louder than the world's blessed. I bloom even when they say the cold will always steal the day. No more winters left to hide, the sun has settled in my side. I don't break, I bend and sway, and bloom again in my own way. Now I'm falling into bloom, breaking free from all the gloom. Every petal, every scar carves the shape of who we are. No more silence in this room, I'm alive inside the room where I'm falling, slowly falling into bloom. This is not the end I feared, it's the start, the sky is clear. With every fall I rise in hue, like the dawn breaking through. Now I'm falling into bloom, from my soul a silent boom. Let me shatter what they knew, I was never made to stay in view. Now I rise, I light the room, I'm the thunder in perfume. Always falling, ever falling into bloom. There's a hush behind the sun, where all my dreams used to run. I chased the colors in my sleep, but woke to echoes buried deep. The morning lied with golden grace, but I could feel the empty space. Behind the sky, a broken hue, telling me what wasn't true. I tried to fake a brighter face, but shadows don't forget their place. I whispered hope into the dark, waiting for a single spark. When the light pretends to shine, I still believe the night is mine. In the stillness I can see a softer world inside of me. Though the sun may lose its way, my own fire knows how to stay. When the light pretends to shine, I find the truth I call divine. I walked the line between the scenes of who I was and who I've been. In every tear that fell apart, mapped the corners of my heart. But now I sing with open hands and build my peace from shifting sands. Even when the day feels wrong, I remember I belong. No more mirrors out of place, I wear the night like silken grace. It's not about what they can see, I'm the moonlight finding used to float in borrowed skies, wearing colors that weren't mine, chasing shadows just to feel something distant, something real. The mirror showed 1,000 faces, worn and lost in fleeting places, but deep within, beneath the noise, was a silence with a voice. I closed my eyes to finally see the voice I'd lost was always me. And in the quiet, soft and slow, my true reflection started to glow. Now I hear the echoes of me, rising in waves across the sea. No more hiding, no disguise, I'm unfolding in my own light. Every note is setting me free. No one else, just echoes of me. I walk through doors I didn't choose, wore the silence like a bruise, but now I'm dancing through the cracks with nothing holding myself back. The stars don't ask for why they shine, they just glow and realign. So now I move the way they do, weightless, fearless, breaking through. I'm not the storm, I'm not the sky, I'm the wind that learns to fly. The truth was always soft and clear, it sang to me from somewhere near. Now I hear the echoes of me, rising in waves across the sea. No more hiding, no disguise, I'm unfolding in my own light. Every note is setting me free. No one else, just echoes of me. All the noise had faded out, left me dancing with my doubt. The world was loud, but I felt numb. Every day would never come. I wore a smile I didn't feel, just to prove my pain could heal. But late at night when no one's near, the quiet made it all too clear. Then in the hush I heard a tone, a sound that made me feel less alone. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, but it filled the empty with soft light. You're the light beneath the silence, shining through the broken science. In the still you reached my core, showed me what I'm breathing for. You're the rhythm in the space where I used to lose my grace. You're the light beneath the silence, the calm I never knew before. I kept running from my past, thinking shadows wouldn't last, but they followed like a tide, crashing waves I couldn't hide. Then your voice became the shore, telling me I'm something more. what you gave my silence wings. Now every pause becomes a spark, lighting up my deepest dark. I was drifting with no sound, like a ghost above the ground. Every heartbeat felt so far, wishing on a fading star. But then your colors painted through, and the silence turned to truth. I hear your echoes in the blue, calling me to break on through the dark, through the haze. You became my saving grace. I'm alive when I'm with you, in the echoes of the blue. I was made of scattered light, trying hard to feel what's right. But your voice, like gravity, pulled the shattered back to me. Now I rise on every tone. No more shadows, I'm not alone. I hear your echoes in the blue, calling me to break on through the dark, through the haze. You became my saving grace. I'm alive when I'm with you, in the echoes of the blue. Even when the stars fall down, you're the song that wraps around. In the still I feel your flame, every beat still speaks your name. I hear your echoes in the blue. Now I know what's always true. In this sound I found my place, in your light I found my space. I am whole because of you, and your echoes in the blue. Fell into a world so still, where even time forgot to feel. But I kept breathing through the haze, searching for a voice to raise. In the hush, I heard your name, soft and low, but lit a flame. Through the quiet the ground beneath when I feel weak, a rhythm in the air I breathe, the calm inside the storm in me. Through the quiet, you found me. Now I know who I can be. No more fear, no more disguise. I see the truth behind the lies. Through the quiet, eternally. Every step felt like 1,000 more. I was sinking through an unseen floor, but I kept holding on to something bright, a whisper pulling me into the light. Now I see with open eyes, even storms can paint the skies. I carried the weight of the sky till I learned how to fly. Through the clouds and the noise, I found my voice. Now I shine, I don't ask why. I just rise with the weight of the sky. Used to drown in what I couldn't be. Now I breathe like I'm finally free. I won't let fear define my name. I'm a spark that became a flame. Let the echoes guide my way. I'm still here, come what may. I carried the weight of the sky till I learned how to fly. Through the clouds and the noise, I found my voice. Now I shine, I don't ask why. I just rise with the weight of the sky. Let it fall, let it break. I'm stronger with every ache. No more chains, no goodbyes, only stars left in my eyes. I carried the weight of the sky. Now I soar and I don't cry. Through the highs and the lows, this is all I know. I was meant to touch the high. I belong to the weight of the sky. Midnight echoes in my chest. I've been spinning, no direction, no rest. But then you came like a distant light, pulling me closer through the quiet night. Every second feels like fate. I don't run, I resonate. You're the gravity in bloom, pulling me through. Every color in the dark turns into you. We're weightless, fearless, falling into truth. You're the gravity in bloom. I was walking on a wire of doubt, but your voice drowned every shadow out. Now I'm tethered to the wild unknown, and for once I don't feel alone. Everything begins again when you pull me back within. You're the gravity in bloom, pulling me through. Every color in the dark turns into you. We're weightless, fearless, falling into truth. You're the gravity in bloom. We rise like light through shattered glass. No past, no fear, just now that lasts. I breathe you in, the storm is still. This love defies what time can kill. You're the gravity in bloom, endless and true. I was chasing silence.